everyone. Yep, I missed out uploads yesterday. Family came round. So anyway, hello everyone, and welcome to a review of the newest Predator to my collection, the Ultimate Alien Hunter Predator, the Ghost Predator. Looks very angry there. So pick that up. There we go. So, straight off the bat, we can see some of this lovely sort of Kenner tribute line packaging with the sort of 8-bit explosion that you can partly see behind the Predator and that very scary looking City Hunter Predator. We also, on the front of the packaging, get a picture of this Predator, the Ghost Predator, from the comics, as well as the classic good old Predator logo with the Ultimate Alien Hunter. When I get around to the back, we get to see the line of figures with their names below them. I have collected you, with that lovely sort of scanning sort of, well, I don't know what to call it, military computer, with another lovely image of the Ghost Predator from the comics. Hold it with a smart disc in hand and a machete. You also get his name, Ghost Predator, and the Predator logo, as well as some good old backstory. Pause it now if you want to read it. Taking a look inside the packaging, we can see that lovely Yautja Predator kind spear, a Ghost Predator mask with lovely detailing on it, Predator's plasma caster, and the machete and smart disc. Without further ado, let us open up this ugly So, we now have the Ghost Predator open, so now we can take a good look at his accessories and the figure himself. So, starting off around the legs, he has this lovely sort of silver, battered, classical Yautja / Jungle Hunter Predator armour, with those lovely gold feet and those rather Predator-looking sandals, as well as some very nice painted claws on the end. So to note out, he does have this very nice sort of moist, translucent sort of looking skin, and he has these nice sort of peach and black stripes, as you can see right there. He also has his casual smart disc holder on the side. He also has his what do I call it? Dang it. Also has his loincloth with this metal loincloth piece and the Predator belt, as well as some good old side armour. He also has these almost brass knuckle looking piece, sort of gauntlets that he wears, as well as these little sort of bracelet pieces right here with a silver spike. Now, as you can see, this is not like any other Predator, what's this? Oh my goodness, it's a Jungle Hunt style Predator yes. His detonator gauntlet can open and close. Let's take a look at that. Just like in the movie, you can have him sort of styled to open it, as seen in the end of Predator. The detail on the inside of the detonator wrist gauntlet is very amazing, as you have this lovely sort of piping look, as well as the controls with all those little bumps and crevices inside of the detonator gauntlet, as well as the wire, which I guess most likely activates it, as it seems to travel from that part of the arm to the arm which contains the detonator gauntlet. So, moving on to his body, he has that lovely, yet again, that lovely translucent netted skin look, with an addition of the good old traditional left arm, left body side armor, as well as a very lovely looking necklace. And if we take a look at the necklace, we can see that it is made out of predator mandibles. Yes, these things on the predator. He has them being carried around on his neck. Now, obviously, he's not killing his own kind. He's killing the super predators, if you've paused the video and read this guy's backstory, since it says that he launches attacks on super predator villages, and that's what gives him his name, the Ghost Predator, as he was presumed as dead when the super predators attacked his village. So, moving on to the right arm, we have this lovely open hand sculpt. Yet again, let's take a look at that. He has that sort of brass knuckle sort of gauntlet thingy on his hands with the lovely sharp claws, which you would expect a predator to have. He also has the wrist blade gauntlet, and the wrist blades on this figure are all black, so not really much detail to see there. He has, and on the wrist blade gauntlet, you have all these nice bumps and predator wiry sort of details that look quite outer spacey. What the hell are you? And as we move up to the shoulder, we have the good old shoulder armor that we've seen on every sort of jungle hunt predator and on other predators, such as the enforcer predator, which is, believe it or not, the first predator that I ever actually picked up. We also have this slightly sort of altered left shoulder armor continuation plate right here, as it sort of travels down towards his hand, and on this piece here it connects that wire to the detonator gauntlet. So on his left arm he has the left armor, shoulder armor, just like seen on the right arm. And now let's move on to his head. Yes, the main part of the predator where he does all his thinking for hunting. My god, that is a creepy shot. So, as we can see on this figure, he has some very nice looking eyes, which are very, red and intimidating, which are perfect for a predator like him. He also has these lovely sort of looking mandibles, which have some slightly mouldy looking teeth, which you'd probably expect from an alien hunter, as well as if we can sort of get that in there. He has his inside mouth, of course, and the inside of the mandibles, and the lower and the inside mouth jaws are all a lovely inside mouthy fleshy pink colour, which is what you expect. He also has these nice little paint details, which I guess resemble hairs. We also have the continuing translucent skin looking right here. Also, he has a very snarly looking face, as you can see right there. He also has the sort of dreadlocks. So without further ado, let us take a look at the dreadlocks. Now, as we can see, it has the casual predator jewellery all on there, as you'd expect from every single predator, including the Elder. Now, taking a look at the back, he has the shoulder cannon armor piece, which you can clip the shoulder cannon onto there. And on this piece, we see lovely sort of gadgety stuff, which I expect is mainly providing the power. I expect that sort of uprise that right there is the source of the power. He also has this bizarre black stripe going down his back, which is most likely just the skin of the predator. He also has these lovely stripes continuing around his thighs. He also has the left side chest armor belt continuously wrapping around his body. As we can see there, it continues down to there. I almost dropped in there. Don't go dropping this. Also, on his trophy belt, we can see he has a spine. We don't want to know what that belongs to. It's either a human or one of the predators. We also get to see the back of the loincloth, lovely and sort of leathery looking, as well as the back of the legs have those same sort of stripes, the lovely new sort of more natural looking articulation, the piping on the leg armour piece, on the shin armour pieces, as well as on the armour pieces, we get that lovely grey metallic look again, with that lovely worn out look and the lovely detail on it, such as the lines. And on this leg, I don't know whether this is just mine or whether it's on all the figures, it has this lovely sort of gold exploded look to it. That same sort of details continues down to his sort of, I'd say, proper shin armour. And then, of course, we have his feet. Now, on the bottom of the feet, there's not much to expect except peg holes and some copyright mumbo jumbo. So now we move on to the Ghost Predator's accessories. Now, the Ghost Predator comes with a typical Yaujta Predator kind spear, which was seen in the Enforcer Predator, the City Hunter Predator, and I'm guessing many more than that. Also, one thing to note, where if you do have a Yaujta Predator spear, be very careful of these pieces. I'm hoping that they've updated this so it doesn't break as easy as my other two have. You also have this lovely sort of otherworldly looking machete. As we can see, it has these nice little indents there, what do you call them? I don't know, blades, mini blade looking things, let's just call them that. As well as this alien looking hand hilt with some sort of buttons right there, and some sort of piping, which looks very reminiscent of a xenomorph. Flipping it round to the other side, we get the exact same detail. Flipping it at the front, we get those lovely buttons, as well as some sort of trigger down there. A nice hole at the bottom of the hilt. So, and looking at the bottom, it seems to sort of just be the bottom of the hilt. So, yes, that is the Predator's machete, which I'm guessing he uses for all his carving and stabbing and good old-fashioned you-know-what Predator business. And then we also move on to the smart disc. Not much has changed here. And look, print in there, which is meant for the Predator's open hand, as well as these two holes here. These lovely sort of little bump lines on here. And flipping it round onto the back, we get some lovely piping / electronics detail right here. That, I'm guessing, is what makes it sort of, spin around more than a usual frisbee. So, you don't want to be playing catch with this thing. So now we move on to his final accessory, which comes with every sort of Yaujta / jungle predator that we've seen in the Jungle Hunter Predator line. The shoulder cannon, which has this, starting off at the bottom of it, it has this lovely sort of mechanical, otherworldly look to it, like with every other Yaujta shoulder cannon we've got in the Jungle Hunter line, with the additional piping, the sort of medikit big back bump thing, the sort of Steam logo thing right there, and some sort of, and there's also, it's basically just every other shoulder cannon we've got, so I can just show you this. This is my Viper Predator's shoulder cannon. You see the similarities? There's a lot, but this one's more sort of glossy, not glossy's not the right word, shiny / toned down silver with that same worn look as seen on the smart disc and the spear and the blade of the machete. So, that has been the review, and I hope you have enjoyed it. Now let's take a look at Mr. Ghost with all of his accessories on. Remember, this Predator has this Predator's an ultimate Predator, so he has some lovely new articulation, particularly at his torso. It's a bit stiff at the moment, but that's because he's brand new. So yeah, that's sort of about everything that's new to him. He has the double jointed shoulders, the sort of swivel at the base of the body, and then the double jointed knees as seen with every other good old Predator. So now let's see him with his accessories on.